Alright, so you've got some friends and family coming over for a game night. The essentials are all set: cold beverages, a selection of games, and some music to set up the vibe. But hold on, the snacks are a bit underwhelming. What's the move? Sure, you can go to the shop and buy some nibbles, quick and easy, right? But where's the challenge in that? And what are the chances that's really gonna impress your group? Don't get me wrong, there's some convenience in just going to the shop and buy them, but if you feel a bit more adventurous, I've got 3 Romanian snacks with 2 variations each. By the end of this video, you'll have 6 different snacks to share with your friends. And hopefully we'll leave some eyebrows raised in a positive way. If not, well, just blame me. Look, it's game night, and you don't really want to spend the whole day cooking all these snacks and baking and everything. By the time your friends will be over, you'll be exhausted. So you don't have to do all of them, you can just pick one, but I'll show you how I've done it in about 2 hours. First on the list, cheese sticks and cheese crackers. In a bowl, I'm adding 500 grams of flour, 350 grams of grated telemea. The alternative you can easily find outside Romania is feta cheese, 150 grams of grated cold butter, 100 grams of Greek yogurt, and 2 eggs. The beauty of this dough is that it does not need proving, and I can just start cooking with it. I prefer to split the dough because it's easier to manage. With a bit of flour sprinkled all over, I can roll the dough about 1 centimeter thick, and after the quality control of Sagan, our cat, I can cut it into equal parts of about 2 centimeters wide vertically, then cut it in half horizontally to have more manageable sticks. I'm transferring everything to a baking tray, egg wash, sprinkle of sesame seeds, and bake it at 175 degrees Celsius for 20 to 25 minutes. I prefer it somewhere in the middle, so 22.5 minutes it is. A second variation of the same dough includes some cheese crackers. Following the same process of rolling the dough, I am now using some star shapes and different things to sprinkle on top. And now, from the same dough, I have created sesame cheese sticks, chia cheese, and chili cheese stars. These are actually amazing, but we're not gonna stop here. Next up, our croissants and hot dogs, pretzel dogs. The second dough needs more time, so I actually made this before I started with the cheese snacks. In a bowl, I'm adding 400 milliliters of warm water, 1 teaspoon of sugar, and 25 grams of fresh yeast. Mix it all together and leave it for 10 minutes to activate. In a bigger bowl, add 700 grams of all-purpose flour with a tablespoon of salt. Pour my now activated yeast and mix all the ingredients until I have a dough. Cover it with a clean foil and leave it to rest for 1 hour or until doubled in size. In the meantime, I'm pre-cutting some cașcaval, an alternative being cheddar cheese, with some hot dogs and ham on the side. I need to roll half of the dough in a circle. I want to believe that I'm slowly improving my circle shaping, not. Cutting the dough like a pizza slice helps me to create a croissant looking shape. So, for the first version of the snack, I'm using some cheese and ham and placing it at the end of the white part of each slice. Then roll them individually, just like a croissant. I'm placing them on a baking tray and let them rest for 20 minutes before I start baking at 175 degrees for 22.5 minutes. Picking up small chunks from the rest of my dough, I am rolling it thinly using my palms. Get one of my hot dogs and slowly cover it with my dough, continuing doing this until I finish with my hot dogs. You can make as many as you want. Before I'm baking the pretzel dogs, I need to boil them in water and 1 tablespoon of bicarbonate of soda for 30 seconds. I have some leftover dough, so I'm also creating the king of the most horrendous looking pretzel. Never mind, egg washing and sprinkling sesame and chia seeds plus a little flaky salt before baking. As my oven is already hot from the cheese sticks, I can quickly put them in the oven. Same 175 degrees temperature, same 22.5 minutes in time. And it looks something like this. Amazing, right? Do you know what would make this better? To have some dips or some spreads for it. The first one is a Romanian eggplant spread. Quite simple. All I have to do is get 4 medium eggplants and poke them with a fork. The reason being, I would prefer them to not explode in my oven. Bake at 175 degrees for 1 hour. In the meantime, I can cut my onion really finely. Once that 1 hour has passed, I can peel the eggplants and chop them finely as well. Please make sure you remove the excess liquid. We also need some mayo. I always make it at home because I find it ridiculously easy. All you need is 1 egg yolk, 1 tablespoon of mustard and some vegetable oil. I made a different variation of this in the last video, so if you want to check it out, I left a link for you. The last thing left to do is to add the eggplant and the onion to the mayo, a pinch of salt and mix it all together. Done! The second spread is a Romanian version of hummus, more or less. All I need is a can of cooked butter beans in water, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder and some salt and pepper to taste. Blend it all together and that's everything. Let's see if this makes it better. Of course it makes it better. It's amazing. Do you want to try some?
Well, I've not had anything to eat since the Christmas video, so I might as well.
Please promise me that you're gonna try and make at home at least one of these ones. And if you do, let me know which one you chose in the comments below. That being said, this is the last video of 2023, so thank you all for watching. I wish you a very, very amazing new year and see you in 2024.